going on, y'all? Hold on 1 minute. I'm trying to get shit right. What's up? What's up? Whoever's in here, what's up? What's up with it, Chad? I see you in the building, man. How you feeling? Thank y'all for hitting that like. I appreciate y'all. Back at it again. You know how we do. All my night owls. My night owl team. Man, it's still early, though. We ain't tripping, though. It's still early. Real early. It ain't even late. We get started in just a minute, man. I got a few more things I got to chop it up with y'all about. Haha. Yeah, we gonna talk about Chad. We definitely gonna talk about it. We gonna get into it. Waiting for a few more people to get up in here. You know how YouTube is, be tripping, man. They're always tripping. Don't want to give nobody they just do, man. It's all good though. We still gonna maneuver, man, regardless. I'm not gonna be on here too long, man. Just chopping it up with y'all. Brown sugar, babe. How you doing, baby? You okay? You miss me today, baby? I always miss some brown sugar. With a little bit of tea and a little bit of lemon. You just okay? You supposed to be good. I know, mommy. Got me over here speaking Spanish. That's going on. Nah, don't worry. I ain't gonna talk about your Celtics tonight. I ain't gonna get on them. I ain't gonna get on them, man. Not too much. I gotta talk about somebody else though. I gotta talk. We gotta talk. We got a whole bunch to. Well, not too much to unpack, but because I really wanted to talk about the Matt. I wanted to see Matt Barnes and Gloria Govan. That till later, but I went ahead and I talked about it earlier. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure y'all hit the like. You know, YouTube, man, they really be tripping. What'd you say, Chad? You said Matt Barnes. Yeah, I know, man. I know, man. Yeah. You keep telling me that, Ted, man, and but with this situation though, I really feel like, man, Gloria, man, she's being a snake, man. I don't trust her either. I'm gonna talk about that in just a second though. Let me go ahead and get right into it, man. Now, Cat Williams said that your boy, straight to the point, he said that I was right. Basically, he called Anthony Edwards the next face of the league. And Anthony Edwards he gets mad every time he says that. Ted, you're right about that. It was Anthony Edwards' team, I would say about 2 years ago. Okay, and I know some people are gonna trip out when I say that. And let me tell you why. Anthony Edwards performs better. Well, no, not 2 years ago. It was I would say last season. It was last season. Anthony Edwards has performed better in the playoffs than Cat Williams. I mean, not Cat Williams. Karl Anthony Towns. I don't know why. Lord have mercy, I said Cat Williams. But yeah, he pretty much, listen, if you really want to be honest, Chad and Brown Sugar, basically, Cat Williams is giving him the torch. He's passing the torch. He understands that it's pretty much as Anthony Edwards, it's his squad. He knows that. And I've been telling people this. I don't know why people want to try to debate me on this. Why? I don't know why they have their suspicions about Anthony Edwards, but I think I know what it is. Anthony Edwards, when he first came into the league, he said he don't know if he's serious about playing basketball. You best believe I got on his helmet too. Okay, I actually made a video about it. Okay, I got on his helmet about it. And with that type of mentality coming out of the draft, you can't have that type of mentality. And that's what I was on. And so I'm not gonna lie to you. At first, I wasn't taking Anthony Edwards that serious. I was like, and then I was highly critical of his game. He was out of control. Okay, just like, and I don't really put too much stock into that, because a lot of players are out of control when they first come out of college, or whenever they come out of high school, because they're so full of energy and raw talent. They don't know how to, they don't know what to do with it just yet. They haven't reached their maturation process just yet as a seasoned, well, I would say like a peak vet. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say a seasoned vet, but they pretty much haven't grown mature yet in their basketball growth yet, and so the understanding is not there. But it took him a couple of seasons. All it took was Anthony Edwards a couple of seasons, and he got it down. I really started seeing it from year one going into year two. You really saw improvement in Anthony Edwards. Now, I think the brother, I think it was Too Raw for TV. Shout out to him, man. He pointed this out, man. He was talking about Anthony Edwards' PER, in comparison to MJ. And of course, there's no comparison, because I think all time Michael Jordan has the second highest PER behind, Lord behold, Joel Embiid. But in some ways, it's not. It is a fair comparison, but it's not. You know what I'm saying? Because the game was played so much different back then. Anthony Edwards actually is improving better on his shot than what Jordan was. It took Jordan a while to improve on his shot. He was a very spotty jump shooter. You said Edwards can shoot the three as well. Yeah, but it wasn't like that in the beginning, though, Chad. I remember, man, that's one of the criticisms that I had about him. I was like, man, is he ever going to improve his jump? Zach LaVine for a while. You know, Zach LaVine was all athleticism, but it took him a while because actually Zach LaVine used to shoot. He used to jump so high. I was like, man, there's no possible way that this guy is ever gonna improve his jumper because he jumped so high, and that was the problem with Russell Westbrook too. Even though he improved his mid range, that little stop and pop that he had right at the free throw, or stop and pop in the middle, but he didn't improve to this great shooter or have a 3-point arsenal or nothing like that. But yeah, Anthony Edwards, man, he has improved, man. And the biggest thing, man, is the plus or minus. I think right now this season he's at a plus 274 or something like that. That's great. And the year before that he was at like plus 172 for plus or minus. Y'all hit the like when y'all come up in here. So yeah, Anthony Edwards is gonna be that face of the league. Only reason I didn't give it to Ja. I really wanted Ja to be, if you listen to my videos in the past, I really wanted Ja to be that face of the league though. Because I know it's crazy. I like both of their games because they're so freakish in terms of their athleticism. And they are, like as Stephen A. Smith say, box office or whatever you want to call it. But they bring excitement to the damn game, and that's what you want. Anthony Edwards is exciting to watch. Ja Morant, he brings a dramaticism and excitement, because then you got the off the court drama that's going on. And believe it or not, man, the NBA want to try to act like they don't like controversy, but they know that controversy sells. They know that controversy sells, man. And so, they weren't going to get rid of a guy like Ja. Now, they might not make him the face of the league. And I don't know, I could be wrong. Maybe they might change their mind. They might change their mind. You never know. But yeah, Anthony Edwards, man, he is that guy right now. Now all he has to do is just continue to get better, especially in the playoffs. He don't have nothing but time. And he's blessed to be in a position now to where Minnesota has the best defense in the league. And, Rudy Gobert is improving. Please hit the like button when y'all come in. And this is another thing too. Shout out to the brother Herman Buddy, man. Herm had brought up a point about Minnesota, and I don't think it was either Herm or Greenleaf, one of them, but they were talking about their inexperience or whatever, might play a factor or whatever. But or maybe he was talking about OKC, but I know somebody said that they don't trust Minnesota, but I trust Minnesota. I know he said he don't trust the Clippers. You said Edwards has a crossover appeal. Yeah, he does. Yeah, he loves the camera, and see, that's what's gonna actually help him, because he has marketability not only on the court but also off the court. I tell you what really got me saying that this guy could actually be a media darling. Okay, and that's if they don't bring him up and then tear him down, just like they do most of our brothers and our sisters too. Because you see what they tried to do. Marco, yeah, this guy right here, man, he got that personality appeal. Because Tim Duncan, he was a great player, but he didn't have. That's why they couldn't market around a guy like Tim Duncan. You know what I'm saying? Because he was just serious and all business all the time. Same thing with Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and it's also the same thing with Kawhi. And no knock on Kawhi. That's just the way that he is. He just a quiet guy. But you have a guy like Steph Curry who could be a face of the league. You got a guy like, of course, LeBron James who could be the face of the league. These guys got personalities. These guys have a personality. So yeah, you're definitely right about that, Ted. Man, they they definitely do have crossover or Anthony Edwards. Ant-Man definitely has a crossover appeal. and and also he's not afraid of the moment. Like, see, that's what separates him. See, Cat, man, I know he's been dealing with a lot though. I give I give Cat a little bit of a little bit of leeway, just a little bit, man, because just what he went through with his mom and everything, man. I don't think he quite got over that. You know what I'm saying? That hit him pretty hard. Make sure y'all hit that like when y'all in here. I mean, that hit him hard, man. That hit him hard. Trying to figure out what this guy doing. Edward had a lot of. He had a 40-point. He did. He did. But I like the way that Anthony Edwards, the way he plays the passing lane. I think that's very slept on. That often gets overlooked a lot of times. You know what I'm saying? Like when you're a guard that can really play that passing lane and to be as quick and athletic as he is, and see, he a lot of people don't understand how fast Anthony Edwards is. That's why he is drawing comparison to a guy like Jordan. Jordan was extremely fast, man. He was fast and quick. That's no knock on anybody else, but he was fast and quick. That's one of the reasons why AI said he would average like 43. People forget how fast AI was. Yeah, yeah. Mike Conley Jr., man. Yeah, man. Hey, Mike Conley. Yeah, Ted, you like Mike Conley, dude. I think he doesn't get enough credit for his point guard play too. I hardly mention Mike Conley, but he's one of the slept on prototypical point guards that I like too as well. Cause I like Mike Conley Jr., man, and it's a shame he getting older, man. All the guys, man, that were young at one point, man. Now they starting to get old, like the Kyle Lowrys and the Mike Conley Juniors. They all starting to get up there now. Boogie Cousins, he called it quit today. He called it quit. Well, from the NBA at least. Now, I'm gonna go ahead before I bounce out, man. I'm gonna focus on this. Focus my attention on this this Porsha Williams situation. I want to give a shout out to Brown Sugar, man. I made a typo earlier, man. She had to keep me on my toes like a good queen should. You know what I'm saying? Um, but it was 15 months, not 15 years. I had made a typo in there and everything. I had got so busy. I apologize about that. Uh, the Porsha Williams situation, man. This is a situation where, okay, Simon, her husband, Gabadi, I can't pronounce his last name or whatnot. Gawabidaya, something like that. But this guy, man, has a track record like a mile. Like, man, this guy was involved in so much stuff. And I know that people are coming down on Porsha, you know what I'm saying? And rightfully so. You know, she did, like I said, you make your bed, you lie in it, you know, and she chose to, get with him, because I know that she was probably looking at the dollar sign aspect. They're looking at the fact that he's rich, but all of that stuff is now catching up to him. This guy has had multiple felonies, okay, which includes all of that stuff that's going to prevent him from getting his citizenship. And we're talking about stuff that goes back all the way to the 80s as well as the 90s. We're talking about credit card fraud, identity. He's got multiple identity fraud that's going on under his belt, and this was an ongoing. The thing in their marriage was an ongoing issue. Okay, that's what's taking place with Porsha, man. And so yeah, I mean, of course, if you got all that attached to you, because when you become married, y'all are one. You know what I'm saying? According to legally, y'all are one. So your mess becomes her mess, and vice versa. Her mess becomes his, and so that's the situation that's taking place. And you know, I know Porsche could be, kind of, a head case, or, a basket case and everything. And, she's been crying. She's been hurt about this situation and stuff like that. But the best thing that you could do is just go ahead and, cut ties just like what she's doing. But this guy right here, man, look, you had to have known what was going on with this guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, and women are investigators. Am I right, Brown Sugar? Y'all are investigators. You know what I'm saying? So how could you not? How could you not see that this guy had stuff going on? Which I'm pretty sure that she probably knew, but she was probably trying to work through it. But somebody told her something. And I wouldn't be surprised if she sought legal, an attorney, and they probably gave her some advice. Yeah, exactly. And they were like, you know, she probably was like, well, okay, so what? Will he be able to get a citizenship and everything? And I'm gonna be real with you. You know, Portia's not an ugly woman or anything, but at the same token, that guy seems like an opportunist. So I'm pretty sure like what he'll do is probably just go ahead and get his citizenship, because you got to think about it. When you talk about fraud, you're already talking about a dishonest person. Credit card fraud, identity fraud. Right. But you know what though? You know what I say to that though, Brown Sugar? Uh, I really feel like, in this situation, that dude, man, this isn't his first rodeo with this, and now he's trying to come to the U.S. and stuff and pull all of that stuff. Man, it man, it's some savage people out here. You know what I'm saying? Now don't get me wrong. I'm not feeling all the sympathy in the world for Porsha, because, like I said, you dig your own grave. You make your own bed. You lie in it. And she didn't know, and I'm quite sure that, like, her sister was trying to tell her, her family was trying to tell her, but how, at least what was portrayed by Portia, she could be very stubborn, man. She could be very stubborn. So I wanted to clarify that, that whole situation. As far as I don't know if y'all were in here earlier or and heard me reporting on this, but when it comes to Matt Barnes, the situation that's going on is Matt Barnes now. Things have got taken a turn for the worse. Okay, Matt Barnes is now in a fight with Gloria Govan, in which she's claiming that, his ex-wife is claiming that he owes 267K in back pay child support. I don't like with that situation. She's no better than Matt Barnes. The only reason she's trying to get the upper hand is because she know that Matt Barnes just got fired from NBC network commentating, and this whole situation. Okay, well, it's stemming from the situation that happened at the high school game, him getting in an altercation, and so she's gonna use that as leverage. But I don't believe that Matt Barnes owes that much, because according to the reports, it said that they had made an agreement in 2020 that Matt Barnes would only have to pay 10. Well, it would be it. They bumped it down from 10 all the way down to 4K for their two children, which is 5K and 5K, 2K and 2K for their two twins that they got. Now, here's the twist, though, Brown Sugar and Ted. And Ted knows, he probably already knows a little bit. I'm just going through this. Uh, okay. She's saying that she feels uncomfortable now because Matt Barnes got a girlfriend now. Okay. And she says she feels comfortable having her kids there because, they got joint custody and everything, and she says she feels uncomfortable him having his kids there, and his girlfriend is allegedly pregnant now. They're expecting a child, and so this has she's trying to get the upper hand. She's trying to use that against him, and I feel like I'm kind of on Matt Barnes' side. I'm not taking solely his side, but I'm more on Matt Barnes' side because I feel like she's just doing this just for leverage. They got married in 2013. Okay. Then I think they separated in 2015, and then eventually they got divorced in 2016. But you were sleeping with Derek Fisher way before y'all had got separated. Yeah, she's trying to control him, trying to have leverage, and now she sees all this. Oh, she's like, you know what? This is the perfect opportunity to make him look even more bad in court. So, I like I listen. I know Matt Barnes, man. He got a temper and all that other stuff. You know what I'm saying? And the dude needs some help. But I really, I don't believe, because he said he upheld his end of the bargain, and he stated that she's just trying to use him. Yeah, man, Derek Fisher, man, I lost a whole lot of respect for Derek Fisher, man. I like, man, I'm like, man, how could you even be coaching high school? You shouldn't even be coaching at the high school level. Cause that I'd be more concerned about him coaching at the high school level than I would him coaching adults. Yeah, yeah, they were friends. Exactly. So that's what all this is going on. You know, Gloria Govan. I never liked her, man. I never liked her nor her sister. They always thought they're opportunists. They were trying to munch off it. Off of Matt. The only one that has really been, that you could say out of all the basketball wives, that really was solid and loyal to the soil, and you know who this is, Brown Sugar and Ted, Jackie Christie, because she stuck with Matt Barnes, and Matt Barnes stuck with her, and Jackie Christie was an independent woman. She was a little over the top and everything, but I respect Jackie Christie because she was always independent. She wasn't just munching off of Doug Christie like that. You know what I'm saying? And I really respect it. But other than that, all them other ones, they were opportunists. And there's one other girl on there. I forgot her name. I think she was with Jason Maxiell or something like that. Yeah, Jackie Christie. Well, yeah, and well, you know, but see, Doug tried to talk to Matt though, and you know that's a whole nother situation. But look, I'm gonna roll out right now. I just wanted to talk to y'all for just a few. Make sure y'all like the video. I appreciate y'all pulling up. Share this video, and I'll be back a little bit later, man. We'll chop it up again about some other stuff. Okay, I got to take care of this business. Until then, straight to the point. I'll get at y'all later.